Hello, everyone. Welcome to our free video lesson, Introduction to Virtual Assistants, Virtual Assistants Unleashed, Navigating Remote Work with Confidence and Skill. This is actually part 2, and we hope you found great value from the part 1. For those who haven't watched part 1 yet, you may stop this video right now and find that part 1 on our Facebook page. In that video, we talked about what is a virtual assistant, roles and responsibilities of a virtual assistant, skills and qualities of a virtual assistant, and also setting up as a virtual assistant. It's really important to really start from the very beginning. I highly recommend, and I encourage you to please watch first video before watching this video. So without further ado, let's dive into some topics. First is building an effective online presence, finding clients, communication and client relationship, and time management and productivity. So again, my name is Dablin. I'm the founder of Virtuaforce Staffing Corporation. It is our goal to empower you, especially aspiring virtual assistants, by giving you the right information. And we encourage you to really know the basics of virtual assistants before deciding whether you will pursue a virtual assistant career or not. So next, let's discuss about building an effective online presence. In today's digital age, your online presence is your virtual business card, and that's true. As a virtual assistant, it's very essential to establish a strong online presence to attract clients, showcase your skills, and build trust. So in this video, we'll explore some steps to create a professional website and engaging social media profiles. We'll also dive into the importance of a robust LinkedIn profile and how to effectively showcase your skills, experience, and portfolio. So remember, these topics are just introduction. If you want to know more, you have to be very proactive in researching about certain topics. We will also try our best to tackle each and every topic more in depth. So moving on, first is to create a professional website and social media profile. Let me just move my video here. So professional website. I'm not sure if you're familiar with domain and hosting, but this is something you should, these are jargons that you should be familiar with. Professional website is not mandatory. You can start your virtual assistant business without professional website, but this is highly recommended, okay? So invest in a domain name that reflects your business and secure, reliable hosting. Your domain name could be your name with some keywords like virtual assistant. So be creative. If you want to know more about choosing name for your domain and also for your business name, we created a TikTok about it, a TikTok video about it, or a Reels video about it. So you may want to check it out. It's on our Facebook page too. Next is design. Create a clear, user-friendly website design that aligns with your brand and showcases your service. If you also visit our website, you will see that our brand color are mostly pink, black, and also this light green here. So it's very consistent across all our social media pages and even in our website. Next is content. Clearly state your services, highlight your skills and experience, provide contact information, and include a blog or resources relevant to your niche. Again, it all boils down to optimization. You have to make sure that your content is optimized. You have to include everything: skills, provide contact information, include some links where they can find your blogs or examples of your work. it's like giving everything in one content. You know what I mean? So when client sees that, they don't have to research or go anywhere. It's right there in front of them, everything. Okay. Next is social media profiles. Consistency is very important when it comes to social media. Maintain a consistent profile picture, handle, and branding across all platforms. Like I mentioned, we carry the same brand color in our website. When you check our social media profiles in Instagram, TikTok, and also LinkedIn profile and Facebook profile or Facebook page, we carry the same brand color, same tone of content, so everything it's consistent. Next is engagement. Regularly update your profiles with relevant content, engage with your audience, and respond to comments or messages promptly. Next is linking. Include links to your website and other professional platforms on your social media profiles. You have to optimize your social media profiles. We have Facebook now has a very great what do you call this? When you open, you can add your social media there. You can even add your features. So make it as optimized as possible. Maybe we can create a separate topic on this one. This is a very wide topic also. Yeah, so watch out for those videos. So linking is very important. Again, include links to your website and other professional platforms on your social media profiles. Importance of a strong LinkedIn profile. So LinkedIn profile, if you want to start, or if you want to become a virtual assistant, or you want to start a virtual assistance business, I highly recommend to create a LinkedIn profile because I just think that LinkedIn is for professionals, and this is where professionals are always. Your client will, instead of going to Facebook or going to Instagram, I'm 99% sure that they will look for your name in LinkedIn first. So you have to have professional branding in your LinkedIn profile. Headline, craft a clear and concise headline that conveys your expertise and value proposition. Next is your summary. Write a compelling summary that highlights your skills, experience, and what sets you apart as a virtual assistant. Next is you have to include all your experience. List relevant work experience, emphasizing achievements and contributions in your LinkedIn profile. Okay, importance of a strong LinkedIn profile also is networking. This is where you can find connections. You have to connect with professionals in your industry, potential clients, and peers to expand your network. So you can find clients by recommendation, if you were able to network, that person or that connection can recommend you to a potential client. Also, groups. Join relevant LinkedIn groups. Groups are really a big thing now, not just in LinkedIn, but also in Facebook and also Instagram. But I haven't tried Instagram groups yet. So join relevant LinkedIn groups to engage in discussions, share insights, and establish your expertise. Another importance of a strong LinkedIn profile are endorsements and recommendations. List skills relevant to virtual assistants and gather endorsements from colleagues and clients. So if, let's say, for example, I saw your LinkedIn profile, I saw that you've started virtual assistants, or you're doing your servicing clients. If I knew a business person or an entrepreneur that is looking for a virtual assistant, I can recommend you because I always see your profile that is what you're doing. You're doing virtual assistants, and you're servicing different clients. So this is a good avenue to really showcase your skills. Recommendations, it's the same. Request recommendations from satisfied clients to build credibility. If your client is satisfied with your service, they can also recommend you, okay? Next is showcasing your skills, experience, and portfolio. Skills and expertise. Like I said, optimization is really important. Use relevant, not just in your profile, but also in using keywords. So keyword optimization, use relevant keywords in your profiles to make it easier for potential clients to find you. So since your profile is more about virtual assistant, you might add virtual assistant in your profile. Or if you're specializing in social media, you may add social media VA and then your name or your business name. Or if you're specializing in SEO or search engine optimization, you can add SEO expert and then next is your name. So something like that. Next is show, don't tell. Provide examples of specific tasks, projects, or challenges you've successfully tackled. This is another example of optimizing your content. So make sure that you always show what you can offer to the table, what value you can bring to the client or to their business. So always provide examples of your tasks, projects, or challenges, okay? Showcasing your skills, experience, and portfolio. So portfolio is really important when it comes to virtual assistants. Some clients will ask you, can you show me your portfolio? Do you have a portfolio? So those are the basic questions from the clients. So what is in your portfolio? You have to share case studies or success stories that demonstrate your problem-solving skills and the impact you've made. Also, include visuals like images, graphics, or samples of your work to make your portfolio more engaging, okay? And then testimonials and reviews. Take advantage of testimonials and reviews. You have to gather client feedback. If you feel that you've done a great job in a client or in for a client, you have to ask some sort of a feedback so that you can share it to your social media or you can share it to your website. So you have to showcase positive feedback and reviews from clients you've assisted in the past. Also, highlight how your virtual assistant skills contributed to their success and business growth. Continuous learning and growth. Mention any relevant certifications, courses, or workshops you've completed to stay up to date in your field. So this is a plus. This is actually plus points. When you have relevant certifications, you've attended relevant courses or workshops. Now is professional development. Show that you're committed to improving your skills and staying current with industry trends, okay? So next, I think this is one of the most important topics when it comes to virtual assistants, of course, is finding clients. So para maging sustainable ang business, para magtuloy-tuloy, this is actually the reason why we're doing this, right? When you have clients, you have profit, right? You will earn money when you have clients. So without clients, there's no profit. So it's really important to know the strategies of how to find clients. Finding clients is crucial for the sustainability and growth of your virtual assistant's career. Clients provide the income, like I said, diversity of projects and networking opportunities needed to enhance your skills, build a strong portfolio, and establish a positive reputation in the industry. So what are the ways to find clients? Now, have you heard about prospecting and lead generation? So napaka-importante nito sa virtual assistants business. So in the prospecting and lead generation, you have to find your ideal client profile. there is what they call like a customer avatar or your client avatar. You have to define your ideal client based on factors like industry, business size, location, and specific needs. This helps you focus your efforts on targeting the right clients. Like I mentioned in the first lesson, are you planning to service small businesses? Are you planning to service real estate or real estate businesses or realtors or brokers? Or are you planning to service agencies? Um, what is the location? Do you want clients from Canada? Do you want clients from the US? So make it as specific as possible. This helps you focus your efforts on targeting the right clients. So para hindi siya kalat-kalat, para maybe when you're starting, it's understandable to get whoever client that will need your service. That's okay because you need experience, but eventually when you become more specialized, if you have a specialization, it is very ideal to find your ideal client. Okay. Cold outreach. Have you heard about cold outreach? So cold outreach is researching and identifying potential clients that match your ideal profile. Craft personalized and value-driven outreach messages that address their pain points and needs. So ano nga ba yung cold outreach? It means you've nahanap mo yung mga contacts nila by doing lead generation, or there is someone, you hired someone na naghanap ng mga email addresses nila through Google. This is actually napakalawak din itong topic na to when it comes to cold outreach. So remember, this is just an introduction. We can spend a day discussing about cold outreach, but nevertheless, I'll give you as much information about cold outreach today. So we do cold outreach via call or via email. Also DMing clients, DMing potential clients. So you construct like an email. You craft personalized and value-driven messages for them. So this client doesn't know you. You don't know the client as well. You found them by targeting them and by doing lead generation. So when you try to reach out to them, they don't know you. So you have to make sure that you really craft your messages towards or addressing their pain points. Ano nga ba yung kailangan nila na maibibigay mo as a virtual assistant? If your target client is a real estate client, dapat designed or crafted yung email mo or yung call mo or yung DM mo for real estate clients. So hindi siya dapat general, okay? So yeah, that's just one tip when it comes to cold outreach. So another way to get or finding clients is content marketing. Content marketing is creating valuable content on your website, meron kang blog related to virtual assistants and your niche. Next is sharing insights, tips, and case studies to establish your expertise and attract potential clients. Merong mga contents na I remember doing this content about 10 signs that you need a virtual assistant. So maraming nag-respond doon na mga potential clients because I made a content out of it, and then that content made them realize, or made my target audience or my target client realize why do they need virtual assistants like us, okay? So ganun ang magiging content mo. So once you've targeted, once you've reached a client through your content, you've already made content marketing effective, okay? Next is freelance platforms and job boards. Yes, you can find clients via Upwork. So marami tayong mga job boards and freelance platforms like Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr. So platform selection, you have to choose reputable freelance platforms that align with your services and expertise, such as Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr. So the reason Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr are specifically mentioned here because they've already established reputable reputable to the clients. So medyo iwas na siya sa scam, okay? They have this way to actually verify their client or verify clients who need virtual assistants. So they will ask the clients or the potential clients to send ID identification, to send their business number, and also sometimes to take pictures, and also they can also verify the payment. So I wouldn't say walang scam or walang scammers in Upwork, Freelancer, or Fiverr, but it's very less chance to get scammed when you join a reputable platform compared sa kung saan-saan lang, okay? So again, when you join these platforms, make sure that you optimize your profile and portfolio on these platforms to showcase your skills and attract clients. So applying strategically. When you're applying, you have to make sure that you tailor your proposals to each project. Hindi siya general proposal. We have, in our course, we have templates for that, okay? So you have to tailor your proposal to each project, addressing the client's needs and demonstrating your understanding. So again, if your target client are real estate agents, don't make it as general as possible. You have to tailor your proposal. Ano nga ba ang mga kailangang services ng mga real estate agents? So it doesn't apply to a real estate agent services or needs will not apply to a wellness center or a spa center needs. So you have to really have to tailor your proposals, okay? And highlight your relevant experience and explain how you can add value to their project. Building reputation, deliver high quality work to clients on these platforms to build positive reviews and ratings. So ang isang downside ng pag-join ng mga platforms and is napaka-transparent niya. So once na may client ka na ayaw ng service mo and then they gave you a review, most of your clients will see that, or all of the potential clients can see that. So first project mo pa lang, you really have to make sure that you ace it. Galingan mo na. Ibigay mo na ng lahat mo in your first project, okay? So positive feedback and completed projects increase your credibility and attract more clients. So next is networking and referrals. Yes, online networking. Join virtual assistant forums, social media groups, and professional communities related to your niche. So like us, meron kaming Facebook group. So one goal din namin doon is to highlight virtual assistants, and also in the hopes that merong client doon na nag-o-observe, and then hopefully makahanap kami ng mga legit na clients doon. So if you want to join, go to our Facebook group and Facebook page and check the link in our Facebook group, okay? Engage in discussions, share insights, and offer assistance to showcase your expertise. So if you're engaging in discussions, so more exposure, right? Especially kung ang mga comments mo is valuable. So if you offer assistance to showcase your expertise, I'm sure nababalik sa'yo yun. Client might see it na, oy, medyo magaling tong mag-assist or medyo expert siya at he or she can share her insights. So maybe client will reach out to you. So offline networking too, if we have online networking, we also have offline networking. Attend industry conferences, seminars, and workshops, virtual or in person, to connect with potential clients and peers. Networking events provide opportunities to establish personal connections. So again, kung may kakilala siyang isa na pwede kanyang i-recommend, and alam niya na you're a virtual assistant, then pwede kanyang i-recommend sa kakilala niya na maybe doing a business or in need of a virtual assistant. Okay? Referrals. Encourage satisfied clients to refer you to others in need of virtual assistants. Offer incentives for referrals, such as discounts on future services or other value-added benefits. So let's go to content marketing and branding, blogging and content creation. So share your expertise through blog posts, articles, and videos that demonstrate your knowledge and skills. Content establishes your authority and attracts organic traffic to your website. So just ika nga nila is content is king. So you have to just keep creating content, keep creating, make it as valuable as possible, okay? And then social media management. Share valuable tips, industry insights, and success stories on your social media profiles. Engage with your audience, respond to comments, and participate in relevant discussions. Email marketing. This is another way, or in finding clients, is email marketing. This is really powerful. So first is you have to build an email list of potential clients and existing connections. Send regular newsletters with valuable content and updates about your services. Another napaka-wide din ng topic about email marketing. So nandun na yung lead generation, dapat meron kang lead magnet, something valuable na in exchange of a person's email. So come to think of it, are you willing to give your email just to anyone? Di ba hindi? So there should be something in return for me to be willing to give my email address to you. Let's say, for example, you're a virtual assistant, and then you want like a template, you're offering like a template or checklist for small business owners. So business owners will find the template or that checklist useful, then they will sign up, or they will sign up to your lead magnet, and then you will build an email list out of it. So again, napakalawak na topic ng email marketing, but this is one of the best strategies to find clients. Communication and relationship and client relationship. So let's move on to communication and client relationship. Napaka-importante din ito. As a virtual assistant, your ability to communicate clearly, set expectations, and manage client interactions plays a pivotal role in your journey. So we will dive into the art of building strong client relationships through open communication, setting boundaries, and embracing feedback, of course. So effective ways to communicate with clients. I think last video, we mentioned that communication is one of the skills and qualities of a virtual assistant, and it's really, really important. So what are effective ways to communicate with clients? Of course, be clear and concise. So clear and concise communication. Use a straightforward language to convey ideas, tasks, and expectations. So clients are busy. They are business owners, okay? So don't go around the bush trying to explain what you want to happen. Be straightforward, okay? Avoid jargon or technical terms unless your client is familiar with them. Don't sound very knowledgeable to the extent na hindi ka na maintindihan ng client mo. So, um, avoid using those jargons. If your client doesn't know SEO, then say search engine optimization. Don't use jargons that your client can be intimidated or can't understand you. Of course, give regular updates. This is really important. As a client myself, as a business owner myself, and I have VAs too, it's really important for me that my VAs are regularly updating me, okay? So keep clients informed about the progress of their projects. Provide updates on milestone. Where are you now? Ano na ba yung mga nakompleto mong tasks? And upcoming deliverables, okay? Responsive communication. It's a no-no na hindi ka sasagot sa client mo. Okay? Respond to client messages, emails, or inquiries promptly. Set expectations for response times based on your availability. So if you have different time zone, and most of the times magkaiba talaga kayo ng time zone, if your client is in the US or Pacific Eastern Standard Time, and then you're in the Philippines, medyo magkaiba kayo ng time zone, you have to set expectations because client can understand that. They won't expect you to respond right away kapag alam nila na natutulog ka that time. So you just have to make sure to set expectations at the onset. Of course, active listening. Understand your client's needs by actively listening to their requirements. Ask clarifying questions to ensure you have a complete understanding. So setting clear expectations and boundaries. Setting clear expectations and boundaries. What is your project scope? You have to clearly define the scope of work and the specific tasks you will handle. Outline what is included and what falls outside the scope. So ang nangyayari kasi when we don't clear set expectations or project scope to your client, clients are just may tendency kasi minsan na client are just bigay lang ng bigay ng mga tasks. Okay, so you have to be at the onset of the project or of the task or your contract with the client. You have to outline what is really included in your scope of work. Okay, so timeline and deadlines. Set realistic deadlines for tasks and projects. Do not overpromise. Kung hindi mo siya kayang gawin at kung yun lang ang kaya mong gawin, do not just don't say na kaya ko itong gawin within 24 hours, but in reality, you can't, okay? Client can understand that. Timeline and deadlines. Communicate any potential delays in advance and propose revised timelines. It's not, it wouldn't hurt to ask more time if you really need more time, okay? Client can understand that. So set realistic deadlines for tasks and projects. Again, is communication channels. So in your communication channels, you have to be very specific. Saan ba kayo? Kasi before the contract starts, especially in our agency, I always set expectations to clients. What is the best communication channels that the VA and client can communicate, or me, client, and the VA can communicate? Mostly through project management software or through email, or if client has a preferred software, then dun kami magko-communicate. So you have to be very specific, okay? Let clients know when and how they can reach you. If email works for you, then go for email, okay? If client asks for you to use a specific software, then go for it, okay? Next is availability and working hours. So establish your working hours and availability. Merong mga client na meron silang specific hours that you have to be present or you have to be working with these specific hours. Meron din namang client na napakaluwang. Sometimes they will ask you what is the best time for you to work. So you have to establish your working hours. And then communicate when you're reachable and when you might be unavailable. Again, time zone differences. So you have to let the clients know that etong mga oras na to, I might be sleeping, I might not be able to answer your questions or reply to you immediately. So you have to know when you are reachable or when you're not available, okay? Handling feedback and criticism professionally, okay? So in this topic, you have to have, or whenever you're handling feedback and criticism, always make sure you have positive attitude, okay? Approach feedback with an open and positive mindset. So ang feedback is really, really part of our job as virtual assistant. If your client is giving you feedback, accept it positively, okay? It's for your own growth. So, kung meron kang ginawang mali or meron siyang hindi gusto sa ginawa mo, just approach feedback with an open and positive mindset. That this is for me, this is for my own good, this is for my own improvement. I will learn a lesson from this, and then I will improve next time, okay? So see it as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Okay, so next is think and acknowledge. If the client give you feedback or any feedback for that matter sa mga ginawa mo or your task or projects, express gratitude for the feedback, showing that you value their input. Okay, and then acknowledge any valid points raised by the client. It's also showing to the client how interested you are and how open you are to positive feedback and criticism. Next is clarify and seek solutions. So if feedback is unclear, ask for specific details to understand the issue better. Communication barriers sometimes happen. So you have to be very clear, or if you have to talk, if you're just communicating via email and it seems that you can't understand each other, you have to schedule a call. Hey, can I give you a call? Can we talk about it? So for both of you to understand each other better, okay? And then collaborate with the client to find solutions or improvement. So you are a team. Whether you like it or not, you have to work together. You have to work together in finding solutions and improvements, okay? Next is constructive responses. Address criticism in a respectful and professional manner. Avoid becoming defensive. Focus on finding solutions. So, meron na ako mga na-encounter ng mga VAs na ganito, whenever you're giving response or whenever you're giving criticism, kasi ganito yung hindi kasi ganito yung so maraming dahilan. So, just avoid becoming defensive. It's not, I'm not saying na hindi ka na rin magsasalita. I'm just saying, if the client says that this is the one, this is what you failed to do, or ito yung hindi maganda sa ginawa mo, or you have to change this, I don't like this. Go together, walk hand in hand with your client, and then ask. So let's work together to find a solution. Teach me, tell me what to do. Okay, so it's really important. Now is continuous improvement. So use feedback as a learning tool to enhance your skills and services. And then show clients how you've implemented their suggestions in the future work. Napakaganda nito. I really admire virtual assistants. Like, halimbawa, meron akong sinabi na parang medyo kailangan mong baguhin to, or baguhin natin to, mas maganda siguro kung ganito. And then the virtual assistant will show me how he or she changed that based on what we agreed and what I like. So yung mga ganon. It's really it's really heartwarming for clients whenever a virtual assistant is like that. Okay. All right. So our last topic is time management and productivity. Again, marami pa tayong topic, but I think we can cover that in the third video. Medyo mahaba na tong video natin. So let's go to time management and productivity. Techniques for managing tasks and project efficiently. So there will come a time na dadami na ang clients mo, and then you will work longer hours. So you really have to find effective techniques on how you will manage tasks and projects. Okay, so number one is task list and to-do lists. Create detailed task lists for each project, breaking them down into actionable items. And then it's really important having your own list and having your detailed task list. Okay. Prioritize tasks based on urgency, importance, and deadline. So dapat alam mo kung ano yung mga mas urgent, ano yung mas importante, and then yung mga deadlines niya. So ganon ka mag-organize ng list and to-do list mo. Next is project management tools. Like I've mentioned in the first video, you have to know at least how to use these platforms, or watch tutorials about these commonly used platforms for project management, like Trello, Asana, or Monday.com to organize tasks, set due dates, and collaborate with clients or team members. Next is batching tasks. Group similar tasks together and complete them in designated time blocks. If yung complexity ng isang task is the same with this one, that's how you batch them. You group similar tasks together and then complete them in designated time blocks. And then batching minimizes context switching and enhances focus. So kapag ang focus mo is more on marketing ka lang muna. Don't go on the SEO side or website design side, which is entirely different from marketing. Okay, so if you're doing marketing, do marketing for all. If you're doing content marketing, do all content marketing in all platform. Okay, if you need to do content marketing, do marketing in your Facebook, Instagram, and then wag ka munang mag-switch sa ibang task, which is entirely different from marketing. Okay, next is time tracking. Use time tracking tools to monitor the time spent on various tasks like Toggl, Clockify. So those are very useful, and I would suggest to really ask client din kung ano yung time tracking na ginagamit nila. Some clients also use time tracking, and for your own para maging organized ka na rin, and you can manage your task. And then next is it helps analyze productivity patterns and make adjustments as needed. So that's how time tracking can really help you. Meron ding mga software dyan for time tracking. Prioritization and time blocking. Prioritization and time blocking. So if you're familiar with this one, meron tayong tinatawag na Eisenhower matrix. So you have to categorize tasks into 4 quadrants. Urgent and important, urgent but not important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. So yun yung Eisenhower matrix nating tinatawag. You can research more about that. You can watch YouTube videos about it. But I think this is one effective prioritization techniques or time blocking technique. Then focus on tasks in the important and urgent quadrant. Okay. Next is I want to introduce you to Pomodoro technique. So work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. So if you want to know more about Pomodoro technique and how it can help you in your time management, you can also watch videos or research more about this one. So after 4 Pomodoros or after 4 25 minutes, take a longer break of 15 to 30 minutes. They say it helps you to clear your mind, be more efficient, and be more effective if you use this technique. Next is time blocking. Allocate specific time blocks for different tasks or projects, and then protect these blocks from interruptions to maintain focused productivity. If you have a high priority task or project, it's 1 hour project, okay? You have to block that 1 hour, and it should be specifically dedicated to that one task alone, okay? So that's what you call time blocking. All right, so next is dealing with distractions and maintaining work-life balance, okay? So let me check. I think, okay, so let's go with this one. Dealing with distractions and maintaining work-life balance. Like I said in the first video, when you're working from home, there's a lot of distractions. Pag may anak ka, well, let's consider madidistract ka talaga kapag may umiyak na isang anak dyan, or merong nakabukas na TV sa labas. So there's a lot of distractions. So what are you gonna do, or how you should deal with it as a virtual assistant, okay? So distraction management, identify common distraction and take steps to minimize them. So kapag masyadong maingay, you can be distracted right away, okay? Madali kang ma-distract kapag may maingay. So how can you deal with it? Pwede bang gawin mong soundproof yung room mo, lumipat ka sa ibang kwarto, or talk to, pwede mong kausapin yung mga kasama mo sa bahay na, hey, during this time I'm working, so please iwasan natin yung masyado maingay kasi I'm being distracted. Okay, so use website blockers or apps that limit access to distracting websites during work hours. You're lucky kapag ang client mo is hindi minomonitor ang usage mo ng monitor. You know what I mean? Kapag wala siyang screen na nagsho-show kung nasaan ka. Some clients have that access. Minsan tinitingnan nila if you're visiting social media, or lalo na yung mga client na masyadong mahigpit when it comes to the security, data security. Ayaw nila ng mga meron kang ibang website na pinupuntahan while you're doing your task, okay? So just use website blockers or apps that limit access to distracting websites during work hours. Designated workspace. Create a clutter-free and organized workspace dedicated solely to work. Hindi yung sa may kusina or sa sala ka nagtatrabaho. You really have to have a designated workspace. Kahit maliit lang yan, make sure that you have your own desk. If it's like me, it's just, this is in my son's room. I find this place malayo sa distractions, and very masyadong hindi, medyo organized siya, hindi siya makalat na lugar sa bahay. So I chose this one. Just make sure na away ka from the rest of the household. So that's your designated workspace. Okay, and then train your mind to associate this space with focus and productivity. So, how can you focus kung merong TV sa harapan mo, and then merong pagkain sa kusina? So it's really a matter of training your mind in the right space, and then whenever you're in this space, mata-train yung mind mo na, oh, nandito na ako sa work zone ko. Then I have to be in work mode now. Yung mga ganun, okay? So designated workspace is important. Boundaries and breaks. Set clear boundaries with family and friends to avoid interruptions during work hours. This is really important, especially sa mga nag-work from home, doing remote jobs. Talk to your family. Make sure that they know your schedule. They know that from this time to this time, you're working. And they shouldn't be interrupting you unless, of course, it's an emergency, okay? And then take regular breaks to recharge, stretch, and refocus. Breaks are important, so you have to take it. Now, ending the workday, establish a routine that signals the end of the workday. Close your workspace, shut down your computer, and transition into personal time. Napakahirap mang gawin. Minsan kapag nawo-work from home ka, it's really hard to separate your personal life to your work life, okay? So minsan kasi kasama mo na yung family mo, pero naka-open pa rin yung laptop mo, or kasama mo na family mo, yung phone mo, naka-open pa rin, and then nandun yung mga app na ginagamit mo for the client, and then si client may email. So, it's really up to you. You have to have that transition from working to really ending your day or your work day. Okay. And then next is really, really important, self-care and well-being. Despite how busy we are, we always have to make sure that we do self-care and we always take care of ourselves, because the reason we're doing this is for our family, okay? To earn money for our family, to have a better living, to have a good future for our kids. But this will all be useless. Lahat ng pagsisikap mo, lahat ng pinagtatrabahuan mo would be useless kung ang health mo naman ang mag-deteriorate or magsasakripisyo. So you have to prioritize self-care activities like exercise, meditation, and hobbies. And then maintaining a healthy lifestyle contributes to better focus and productivity. So para din sa'yo yan, if you're too much stress, if wala ka nang masyadong exercise, and then wala ka masyadong tulog, then less focus and less productivity na rin. So nagsasuffer din ang work mo, okay? All right, so I think that's the end of our second or part 2 of our introduction to virtual assistants. I hope you learned a lot today, and so we were able to discuss building an effective online presence, how to find clients, time management, and boundaries and breaks, and then your self-care. So we hopefully you've learned a lot today. If you know someone or friends, colleagues, family, you know will benefit from this training video, please share this. Okay, this is free. I hope nung nag-uumpisa kami or nag-uumpisa ang mga VAs ko as virtual assistant, merong training na ganito or at least introduction man lang. I think this will be really, really helpful. Okay, so yeah, if you may, you can visit our website or you can visit our Facebook page, our TikTok account, Virtuaforce Staffing Corp. We have a lot of free resources available. And then if you really want to dig deeper or you want to learn in depth about virtual assistants, we're offering courses. So check our Facebook page, check the link in our bio, and we have a lot of templates and important resources there. Those are essential templates. I wish meron ding ganon noon na gagawin na done for you templates. You just copy and paste it and then just modify it. And also we're offering a lot of bonuses there. So if you find this valuable, please share this, and I'll see you in the third part of Introduction to Virtual Assistants. Thank you so much, and stay awesome and keep hustling. Bye-bye.